What's up with it, man? It's the Bronco the Frog coming at you with another reaction video. A couple of videos ago, I reacted to how good was Mr. Zinedine Zidane. And during the video, it mentioned the 1998 World Cup against Brazil and Ronaldo and them. It was some type of conspiracy going on, and somebody in the comments said, I should look into it. So, hey, man, let's see where it goes down. Hey, I be telling y'all, people rigged as hell, people scripted. Something is going on, because I reacted to a 2002 World Cup being rigged or something like that. But hey, man, we gonna see what the goddamn hoopla is about. The conspiracy of the 1998 World Cup. Let's see what goes on.
The 1998 World Cup final had only one headline: Ronaldo and Brazil versus Zidane and France.
Okay.
Hey guys, my name is Raymar.
Two heavy hitters.
We're gonna take a look at the conspiracy of the 1998 World Cup final.
And that Brazil team was goddamn stacked. They had Ronaldinho over there, I believe, and Kaká versus goddamn Zidane on France. Well, I'm sure he has some other people.
Just before the beginning of the World Cup in Paris, Zinedine Zidane was voted the best player in the world and was awarded with the Ballon d'Or. Just 1 year ago, in 1997, Ronaldo was the recipient of the very same award and title.
Okay.
France and Brazil were clearly high favorites to make it to the final, as they both had one of the two best football players in the world. Zidane and Ronaldo are no strangers to one another.
They were neck and neck
Both been
back
playing
in the day.
Italian League Serie A. Zidane for Juventus and Ronaldo for Inter Milan. Between the two, Zidane has experienced much more success, already having been a league champion 3 times, while Ronaldo and Brazil were looking to defend their title of world champions back in the previous World Cup of 1994. Both Brazil and France easily sweep through their groups to make it to the round of 16. Brazil would go on to defeat Chile, Denmark, and the Netherlands, while the host nation of France would go on to win against Paraguay, Italy, and Croatia. As the World Cup final approached, many were anxiously waiting to see Ronaldo and Zidane go head-to-head. Ronaldo, being one of the top goal scorers of the tournament, had a tremendous amount of pressure to perform well and carry his team and country to another
Hey, it's a Mexicano on this list. Shout out to the CONCACAF, man. You already know what's CONCACAF, boys. Gotta stick together. Mr. Luis Hernandez.
When people thought of Brazil, they thought of Ronaldo. He was the superstar that everyone had their eyes on.
Yup.
However, just a few hours before the final itself, word broke out that Ronaldo suddenly fell
Had a
very ill
seizure
and was rushed to the hospital.
I seen that in the comments. Somebody was like, Ronaldo had a seizure or something like that. Suddenly, Ronaldo started to have a fit. His entire body convulsed. He frothed at the mouth and began to shake uncontrollably. Roberto Carlos, damn, he was on that team too. They was stacked. Roberto Carlos, overwhelmed by panic, started screaming for help. When I saw what it was, I despaired. Edmundo told Congress, because it was a really strong and shocking scene. He ran through the hotel, hitting on all the doors and shouting at everybody to come and shout for help.
Very ill and was rushed to the hospital. The entire Brazilian squad was confused and undoubtedly worried about their star striker. But out of nowhere, Ronaldo returns just 40 minutes before the game, being declared completely fit to play despite the current shape that he was in. As the match started, Ronaldo was clearly out of it. He wasn't playing aggressively and just didn't have the determination or spark to perform. Brazil, in turn, seemed completely defeated. It was like watching a completely different team.
You gotta sit there with now, bro.
Carelessly passing and handling the ball, and certain details and events happening to Ronaldo prior to the day of the final. The night before the World Cup final, there were reports that Ronaldo may have suffered a minor seizure. His roommates, along with staff doctors, witnessed Ronaldo having convulsions in his hotel room, shaking uncontrollably and balled up on the floor.
Bro, you gotta sit there with now, bro. I understand it is the World Cup, though. A congressman asked the striker for details. Was Ronaldo hitting out or shaking? He say hitting out a lot, lying down and hitting himself with his hands like this with his teeth. I don't know, together, locked together with his mouth foaming. Yeah, he was having a seizure, bro. Whole body hitting himself, whole body, yes. The defender, who was the first person to administer first aid, he got to Ronaldo before the doctors did, and Edmundo holding him down. Put his hand in Ronaldo's mouth to unravel his tongue to prevent him from swallowing it. Bro, I understand it's a World Cup, but it's your health we talking about. You know what I'm saying? It's the World Cup, though. I ain't gonna shame Ronaldo for playing that game, man.
Now, throughout the course of the World Cup, Ronaldo's doctors have been prescribing him a painkiller called Voltaren. This is to help with fatigue and other minor injuries he's been experiencing throughout the tournament. Voltaren's side effects do not mention any seizures or convulsions, but they do include stomach pain, dizziness, and headaches, which would help explain the horrible state Ronaldo was in prior to the final.
So they saying the doctors drugged him?
A couple of solid conclusions have surfaced into conspiracy. If the situation with Ronaldo's health is true and he really was sick before the game, the first most likely theory is that Nike forced Ronaldo to play. Now, the World Cup is not only the biggest stage in world football, but it is also the most watched sporting event in the world.
I was just finna say that. Yo, if you having seizures and stuff, there is no way your mind is on football and you go play in a goddamn football game damaging your health. Now, a big-ass corporation, your sponsor like Nike, forcing you to play? Now, that's a whole different ballgame right there. Now we got a conspiracy.
With a constant amount of over 500 million viewers on average, making it the perfect opportunity for a company to give their brand some monumental exposure. This commercial playing right now is a perfect example. Ronaldo was the poster boy of Nike. The company invested a fortune on marketing and advertising and could not afford to let their star players sit out on the world's most viewed televised event. The World Cup final also proved to be a clash for Nike and Adidas. As Nike sponsored Ronaldo and Brazil,
Adidas was Zinedine.
Stood behind France and their superstar Zinedine Zidane. Nike could not let their biggest competitor outdo.
That makes sense,
So
bro.
according to the theory, the Brazilian Football Confederation also had a contract with Nike, stating that they must play Ronaldo throughout the entire tournament, and together they backed Ronaldo into a corner by threatening to cancel his sponsorship deal and seemingly forced him to play the final.
Them
The
corporations
head of the
don't give a
Brazilian
damn,
Football
bro.
Confederation allegedly walked into the dressing room and personally told coach Mario Zagallo to add Ronaldo back into the starting lineup. The second theory is somewhat relatable to the first. This
Brazilian
theory
players. Do y'all think players really be doing this? I know they be doing that whole like in Colombia and stuff. You know, they get ass. You know what I'm saying? Brazil and Colombia is like
Football Confederation, along with Brazilian government
15
officials,
million.
accepted an offer to bribe the Brazilian squad with $30 million to throw the match and let France win. Along with the bribes, Brazil would be offered an
Hold on,
to throw the
what? Part of the agreement was that
match
they'll get a
accepted
favorable draw in 2002. Bro, do y'all believe this, bro?
To bribe the Brazilian squad with $30 million to throw
Do
the
y'all
match
believe
and
this,
let
bro?
France
4 years
win.
later,
Along
Brazil
with the
eased through the
bribes,
group.
Brazil would be offered
China,
an
Costa
easy
Rica, and
pass into
Turkey.
the 2002 World Cup and would have a chance to secure the rights to hosting a World Cup within the next decade, which is exactly what happened when they hosted the 2014 World Cup. Ronaldo refused to throw the match away, but was again forced by Nike to play the game. So regardless of the theories, the fact is that France played their hearts out and won the tournament fair and square. Zidane proved himself worthy of his Ballon d'Or and showed the world why he was indeed the best, and cemented his name as one of the greatest to ever play the game. Ronaldo and Brazil shouldn't make any excuses for what happened. The only solid truth regarding this entire controversy was that Ronaldo was legitimately ill leading up to the final match.
Are you unconscious?
Yeah, unconscious for 3-4 minutes.
Do you know what? Do you know why you had this convulsion, this fit?
No, and nobody knows.
Do you think it was maybe the pressure and the nerves, or
Could be. Could be, but you know, you breathe the competition. Everything is about the competition. You cannot disconnect from
the pressure to play, bro.
It's a lot of pressure. Doctors called me to another room and he explained to me that I had a convulsion and that will not play. And I say, no, it's not possible. I want to play. I will play.
Damn, bro. Hey, there you have it. The goddamn conspiracy of the 1998 World Cup. Because I ain't going to hold you. It was Zinedine versus Ronaldo, Ronaldinho, Ricardo Kaká, Roberto Carlos, Robinho. I think Robinho was over there. Was that the word? I don't know. All I know is that goddamn Brazil team was stacked and them boys lost, man. So, of course, the conspiracies go fight out. And, yeah, Ronaldo, it's already a fact that Ronaldo did have that seizure. But Hey, that's kind of scary, bro. It's nighttime. That's scary as hell. I hate watching these type of videos at night. It's kind of scary. The music all eerie and like, damn, bro. Like, all the fucking, the undertones, the evil undertones of the world and stuff like that. Nike really forced Mr. Ronaldo to go out there and play that game or he gonna lose his goddamn sponsorship money. Hey, the world may never know, man. Leave down in the comments what y'all think, bro. I'm out.